Well, the Coulee Region has seen its share of athletic success, and one man has had a lot to do with that success in a number of roles. News 19's Chandler Brindley spoke with Terry Erickson and tells the story.
If you are a fan of Coulee Region sports, you have more than likely seen one man in the stands, sidelines, or field of play a time or two. Whether it's calling a game on the radio or as an athletic official, Terry Erickson has committed his life toward athletics in the La Crosse region.
He's somebody that definitely leaves an impression upon everybody that he meets.
Raised by a single mother after his father passed, Terry helped his mom where he could with a family of 3 siblings. Terry went to college after taking a job at the Boys and Girls Club in La Crosse in 1967 and never looked back.
I started working there when I was 16 years old. And I kept working there in college and soon became an athletic director and coach. And I took over the executive director job at 21.
His time at the Boys and Girls Club spanned 41 years, ending in 2007, coaching many championship teams in various sports, developing thousands of young people into successful college and high school athletes. With a passion for athletics, this pushed Terry to eventually become an athletic official.
I refereed 45 years, and I still referee football, baseball, and softball.
Terry has reffed everything from NCAA tournament games and WIAA state championship games to Little League. Coming back to La Crosse on March 8, 2023, from doing what he loves in Dubuque, Iowa, Terry had a stroke. As active as Terry's life is, it was a surprise.
I drove all the way home 2.5 hours, and I knew something was wrong, and I checked myself in to the hospital here.
Terry's stroke was somewhat different than a traditional stroke, and as Dr. Dolan with Gunderson Health System says, is not all that common.
Not everybody has a hole in their heart that they're born with that then can lead to an increased risk of a stroke like he did.
His stroke affected his ability to speak as well as his balance, but it didn't diminish his fight.
For him to have his speech affected as significantly as it was those first few days, I felt heartbroken because I knew how important that was to him. But I also knew that if anyone was going to put everything they had into getting better, it was going to be Terry Erickson.
And that is exactly what Terry did.
Recovery was real tough. I was home for several months. I got to admit, I was depressed. I was highly depressed for 3 weeks. I was in the hospital, and several months I was home.
Now Terry is eager to get back on the diamond. He continues with recovery, and he still does radio color commentary to stay active in athletics.
I'm really proud of him and proud of all he's accomplished, and his name is attached to La Crosse for a reason, and that's because he's made a huge impact in this community.
While in rehabilitation, Terry wanted to still contribute, so he volunteered at Gunderson Health System, something he continues to do. Looking at it now, he believes he is successful because of his upbringing and because of his mother.
She raised all 4 of us by herself, and she means everything to me, and I want to honor her by working in the hospital and be successful.
And I think he's done that. Remarkable recovery, Terry. Continued success.